I am counting every blessing, counting every blessing, letting go and trusting when I cannot see. I am counting every blessing, counting every blessing.
Welcome to the ND 500 podcast. Today is Fun Friday, and I'm super excited about this week's idea. As we know, Fun Friday is a specific day that we set aside for the family to spend time with each other. As we know, Christ believed that families should spend time with one another. So on this Fun Friday, I have a great idea, and that's making a pot of Rotel followed by game night. If you've never had Rotel, this is a fun dish. This is a great dish that I love, my family loves, so I make it a lot. If you've never made it, there are several things that you'll need to make it. You will need a pound of ground beef, and you'll need a can of Rotel. You can find Rotel on the same aisle where you will find canned tomatoes. I usually get the mild Rotel, and you will also need the block cheese of Velveeta. And so what you will do, you will get the ground beef, you will cook that ground beef, and you will season the ground beef, drain it, and then you will also melt the Velveeta cheese. You can either put that in a crock pot, or if you don't have a lot of time, you can just put it in the microwave to hurry up and melt the Velveeta cheese. So what you would do, you would take the melted cheese, you would take the ground beef, and you would take the can of Rotel, and you would put it all into the crock pot. You would stir it all up, and you would just let it cook for 2 to 3 hours. If you put it in the microwave, the cheese in the microwave, you would already have the cheese ready. So all you would have to do is just put the other ingredients in there, stir it up, and it's ready to go. This is one of the staple snacks that I always make when I have guests over. So if you never had it, I'm sure you would love it, and I'm interested to hear how it comes out for you. And also, followed by creating Rotel, having a game night. I was pleasantly surprised when I had both of my daughters, my wife and I, we set aside one night and we just played games. We went old school. We played checkers, brought out the old Monopoly board, and probably the biggest surprise was how receptive our kids was to playing Uno. I hadn't played Uno in, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 years, it seemed like. Matter of fact, I had to look at the directions to see how do you actually play Uno again. I hadn't played it so long, but it was very fun. So I suggest that you break out some of those old school games like Uno, checkers, and Monopoly, and my family enjoyed it, and I'm sure your family will enjoy it. And also, if you have that Rotel to eat on, then I'm sure there will be a great night for you. And also, in addition to the Rotel, I also suggest that you get a bag of chips. I usually like the Tostitos chips, and I'm sure your family will love it. So I'm super excited to hear from you how your Fun Fridays are going. Please feel free to send me an email at podcast@ndcole.com, and also visit my website at www.ndcole.com. Until next time, live in truth.